Hello, I'm Timothy Alexander White, your host and master of ceremonies of this year's Blue World Travels Festival at Sea. And along with me is Carwana Irving, straight out of San Francisco. But sitting between us is the one and only Sherri Shepherd. She's a comedian, an actress, an author, and an all-around great person. Hello, Sherri.
Well, hello. Hi, Carwana. Hi, you guys.
We just saw her perform and did an outstanding, a wonderful show. So tell me this. This is your first time at Festival at Sea.
Yes.
We're so grateful to have you. What do you think about it? What does this cruise mean to you?
Well, I'm grateful to be here. This has been everything for me. I have met so many wonderful people. I've had so much fun. The love that I've gotten from everybody on the ship has just been overwhelming. Mm-hmm. And you know what it feels like? It feels like family. Like I feel like I'm at a family reunion on the sea or the ocean.
Right.
I feel like I see cousins, aunties, grandmothers. So to have people walk up to me and say, I love you, I watch you every day, and I can't wait to see you tonight. It's been good.
All right.
You did such an amazing job on the stage over the last 2 days. You're welcome. So empowering, and you're such a light. Thank you so much for what you do. So you had an incredible career, right? So looking back, what would you say was the most pivotal moment in your life?
I think me getting to be a co-host on The View, the talk show The View with Whoopi Goldberg and Barbara Walters, that changed the trajectory of my career. It took me from being a guest star on different shows, even though they were big shows, to being a household name. I think me getting my talk show Sherri has catapulted me to a different level where people now want to come and see me do stand-up, because most people don't know I'm a stand-up comic. Mm-hmm. And I think the movie Straw, being a lead in a dramatic film that went global, #1, has really opened some doors for me.
That was a really good movie.
Saw that, yeah. My wife and I watched that together.
Did you cry?
You know, I'm kind of a crybaby. I come out of movies like that, you know. So if you could, you know, you do a lot, you've done a lot, you've traveled the world with, you know, different people.
Yes.
If you could collaborate with one person, or maybe two, male and or female, who would it be?
I would love to do anything with, you know, that Martin Scorsese writes.
School,
I would love to work with Meryl Streep. But then on the comedy side, I would love to work with Cat Williams. There were many times we were supposed to work together and it just never happened. With Jamie Foxx. But Meryl Streep is like just one of my, and you know, of course, Viola and Octavia. I almost use one name.
I hope you're hearing this. This is like,
man, if I'm speaking
it. Let's make it happen.
Let's make
it happen.
So if you can go back years to speak to your younger self, what would you tell you?
I would say run towards the very thing that you fear, because on the other side of fear is where all of the blessings lies. If you can get past the fear, every door can be open to you. And I would tell the younger people, learn to say no. Because no can always be changed into a yes, but learn to say no.
Yeah.
One of the things I like about your show, she has a question and answer period where she allows the audience to ask questions.
Yes.
And they ask a lot of things. And you're very candid about the questions they ask. So I want to ask you this. Is there one thing you would like to let people know? Maybe no one's asked you this question, but it's something you want to just tell people, whether it's advice or whether it's just one of the most enjoyable times or greatest venues you've ever been. And we know Festival at Sea is one of them. You know.
Yes, yes, and Festival at Sea is like, it's absolutely, I would say definitely, if you have not been on a cruise, Festival at Sea is the one you need to be on. It's nonstop, like action, adventure, fun, laughter, party, and you get your life back at Festival at the Sea. But I would say there's nothing that people don't know about me. My success has been always me being transparent. Mm-hmm. And being a stand-up comic, you have to be transparent and vulnerable. So I think that pretty much everybody, you can Google me and find out pretty much everything you want to know about Sherri.
The fact that you spoke about God.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not a religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. My trajectory in my career has always been God first. And I remember somebody told me, Sherri, if it was all about stability, because I was a legal secretary and I was scared to quit my job, they said if it was about stability, you would not need faith. And that has always been my mantra for life. I take risk. I say yes to a lot of things that scare me because God is just, I can't do anything without him. And I just want people to know that, like, everybody, a lot of people have been asking me for advice on this cruise. And I say, here's the real, but there's the rules, and then there's God.
I like that.
So no matter what the rules say, if you believe in God, and one girl said, well, I'm a little young one. She said, well, Miss Sherri, I'm crossing my fingers. And I said, but that don't work with faith. Uncross those fingers and step out on faith and speak it.
Amen.
Speak it. Then you don't need to cross your fingers, because that's you leaving it to just happenstance. So God is everything in my life. God is why I am here, why you book me. God is why I'm on TV. God is why people hug me and say, I watched this with my husband who's no longer here, or my mother, or my family. That's God.
I'm gonna cry.
Let me ask you this.
Spoken very well.
Because the words that you speak are so empowering, very uplifting. Do you see yourself as a mentor for other young ladies?
I really try to, be there for young ladies, because I feel like in this political climate that we're in, adults don't even have the coping skills to figure out this and navigate this climate. So imagine what our young ones are going through. Our young brown and black boys and girls are going through. And I think we are called to reach out and to guide them, whether they like it or not, because what they're looking at is very dismal. And this is our future. So we've got to empower these young ones. So yes, I try to mentor as many as I can, but you can't do everything. So I try to impart, sometimes you just plant the seed, somebody comes in there and waters it, and somebody comes in there and gathers it up. So I'm a seed planter. I can't do everything. So that means a lot of that is on everybody.
Right.
But yeah, I do mentor young ones.
Well, we want to thank you so very much.
Oh my gosh, I got the light. It's over. It's over.
With us. We just saw her perform, so we're going to let Sherri get herself together and rest.
Yeah, no, rest. I'm on a party. Do you understand how many 70-year-olds would give you your life on the dance floor? Stop it. How many young people are out there? I done bid on a bachelor. He's still trying to take me on a date.
That was very funny, by the way.
Yeah, and that's one of the fun things I like at festivals like this. See, I've never done that when you bid on a bachelor for an amazing cause, United Negro College Fund.
Yeah. We raised $30,000.
And you raised $30,000, and people just, we gave because it was a bigger purpose.
Yes.
Now, the pleasure principle is I'm getting to go to dinner with a 25-year-old, but the bigger purpose was that we were taking care of our young ones.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Did I say ma'am?
You said, no, you can call me ma'am.
Okay.
At 25-year-old, I said call me mama. You got it.
Thank you for watching Bluetooth Television. I'm Timothy Alexander White, along with Sherri Shepherd and my co-host, Carwana Irving. We thank you so very much. Don't forget to follow Sherri Shepherd
at Sherri E. Shepherd on all media platforms.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We out.